Hey guys, BrickWizard59 here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Building Hogwarts in Lego. And today we got a pretty big episode, a lot of stuff going to be done, so we'll jump right into it. Right off the bat, you're looking at a ton of parts and you're wondering, what is this? Well, this is the East Wing. While I was transporting it, it completely broke, and that had a big problem as I found out how flimsy that build was. So it's completely destroyed. I was trying to pick it up. It kind of just broke in half and fell on the ground, so it's completely destroyed, and that's definitely a shame. The Great Hall, of course, is quite sturdy, easily able to be picked up and moved, but sadly that was not the case with the East Wing. Mainly, the base wasn't really strong enough, so everything collapsed. The two towers weren't able to stay where they were, and they would constantly break. So basically, the East Wing was just completely not stable. The build wasn't that great. So we're going to go ahead and start off this segment, rebuild it, but not just rebuild it, we're going to actually finish it. So for one, now that it's kind of destroyed and I have to somewhat start over, I'm going to kind of change the design of the front of the build. It was nice, but now I'm kind of wanting to change it up a bit, make it a bit more accurate, not as plain looking. So that will be changed. We're going to, of course, make the base a lot stronger. If you've seen my Great Hall, you know it's like 2 layers of plates with bricks in the center as kind of the base. So we're going to do that with this. And then we're going to make the interior, again, half of it's going to be a classroom, half of it is going to be a library, and we're going to make the roof. So we're going to completely finish that, and then afterwards we're going to move on to the Gryffindor Tower. So a lot of stuff. This will definitely be a 15-20 minute update segment, but I think you guys are going to like it, and that's kind of a way to hopefully make up for the extended delay. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and build. Alright, and welcome back. So I thought I'd give you a quick update. Completely redid the base, and this is kind of what I was talking about, where I'd add a layer of brick between 2 layers of plates, and that makes the build much more sturdy. As you can see here, I can pick it up, move it around, it won't break. Mainly these 2 tower portions here were always breaking off, but now they're all sturdy, not gonna break, so that's awesome. And again, you can see the bottom. A lot of these 6 by whatever 18 or 16 or 8 by 16 plates here. But again, it's super sturdy, not going to break, so that's awesome. So just thought I'd give you a quick update. And now we're going to go ahead and get the exterior wall structure done. Again, kind of redesign it, make it a bit updated, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, and welcome back. So I ended up doing some more work, and I ended up getting back to the point we were before the East Wing was destroyed. So again, as I said in the last part, you saw the base was done. I rebuilt the rest of the sections, much more stable. You can pick it up now. And as I said, I did some changes. For one, I ended up adding kind of dark tan masonry bricks throughout the build, adding these kind of dark tan highlights. And again, I think that kind of changes it up, looks a lot better. I ended up adding kind of these pointed structures on top of the pillars, and again, that also is a bit more accurate. And I ended up kind of fixing the 2 towers, which always broke off, so now these are easily able to be lifted up without anything really going wrong here. So it's looking much better, and I added up a bit of a detail with those 2 gray parts on the top. So again, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So now really the only thing we got to do is build the roof, and then kind of the side sections and the interior. So I'll probably go ahead and get back to you after doing that. So just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. Alright, and welcome back. So I ended up doing some more work, and this is where I've reached. So sadly, we will not be able to finish this building in this segment, and the main reason is I made a bit of an error when ordering the pieces. So what I ended up actually needing were these 2x2 kind of slopes that like 2-way slopes. This piece right here, I ended up needing these, but I accidentally ordered the opposite piece, which is, as I'll remove it here, I ended up ordering a lot more of these. So I accidentally needed this piece, but I ordered this. So because of that, I'm at a shortage of these 2x2 slope pieces, which are crucial for actually building up the roof. So that's why I'm going to have to stop here. However, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So for one, I ended up making the kind of center window section. I've not put a window in there. I've just placed it. And this is using bricks on their side, sloped bricks, and they kind of slope upwards. I think it looks terrific. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the interior, which I think is started off pretty nicely. As we do this here, and let's get this centered. But here is a look at the start of the interior. So we'll go ahead and kind of move in a bit so you can get a better look at it. So this is kind of how it works. You have two, kind of the main hallway that leads inside, and then you have a classroom here with a large door and some flames. Classroom isn't complete, but there's 4 chairs. It'll be kind of the place where the professor sits. Not sure what classroom this is. I had based this off of, I believe, the first or second movie book, Professor McGonagall's classroom. So that's kind of what that was based off of. And then the second section here has these nice archways leading to the library. So this is kind of a look at the library. And I really do like how it's turning out here. So it has 5 bookshelves. Again, it's not that big, but I didn't have too much space. And then on each side, you have these really nice kind of archways. As I'll zoom out here, you have these nice kind of archways on each side, kind of to give it a bit of a grand design. Obviously, we're going to have walls out here for the outer walls. And then we're going to have the 2 back long, tall towers also, which I've not yet made. But there's a look at that. So again, it's looking really nice so far. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And we're going to go ahead and move on. So now that's kind of all we're going to do with the East Wing in this segment. Now lastly, we're going to keep on working on the Gryffindor Tower. And then do some prototyping for the roof. So I'll get back to you in a bit. Alright, and here's a look at the Gryffindor Tower. Again, this was kind of what we've done so far. And it's decently tall, but again, not tall enough. So here's again with the minifigure next to it. Looks really tall, but again, compared to that East Wing, it's right at the height of the tall of the towers. So it definitely needs to be decently bigger. I have just kind of been slacking on this because of the fact that it's expensive. So here's kind of the 1x2 and 1x3 bricks that I have left. And again, it gets expensive. This is probably over $100 of parts right here. So it's not cheap. So that's why I'm trying to build everything else and kind of save this towards the end. But anytime I get parts like I have now, I go ahead and add on a bit. So we're going to add on a bit and then talk a bit about the roof. Alright, and I did some more work, and this is where we've gotten in terms of the tower. I got about 9 rows completed, and I'm now once again out of parts. So this is definitely getting a bit annoying because of the fact that I always run out of parts. And again, compared to the East Wing, it's just way too short. And I mean, there's easily $100+ worth of parts in there. So I'm going to have to probably order more. I would say kind of this height on top, and that would be probably the tallest I'm going to make it. Because again, I can't make it super tall. I also have a, bit of a finite budget. So I'll probably order more parts and finish that up next time. So now let's quickly just talk a bit about the roof detailing for the Gryffindor Tower. How do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it like I did with the East Wing, where I use these type of plates and the slopes and kind of make a round pointed section like that? Or do you want me to use 1x1 cone pieces and just spiral them and use those and kind of in a spiraling fashion make a kind of roof made of a ton of 1x1 cones? So again, let me know which one of those two you want. I kind of wanted to do a prototype, but I don't have the parts with me now. So let me know about that. And that's kind of going to do it. In terms of the next segment, we're going to finish off the roof. We're going to finish off the roof for this. And we're going to go get more rock work done. Again, Bricks by the Bay is in less than a month, and I at least want to get all of Hogwarts and the rock work done. So it's like only 4 weeks away now. So definitely we're going to be in high gear now until the end. So in these segments, again, you're seeing much more progress being done. So that's kind of what's going to be happening. So next segment, we're going to finish the roof and finalize both these towers. Then we're going to build the rock work and put all 3 of these buildings on it. And then really after that, there'll be probably one more segment before the actual castle is complete. So there's a look at that. Thank you so much for watching. Again, the next segment will be out in about 2 weeks for sure, as we're now in full gear. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be great. And stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. This is BrokeWizard59, and I'll see you all next time.